It's 1 a.m. Phone above your face, thumb moving before your brain even asks it to. Someone you've never met just hit 1 million followers overnight. Someone you graduated with just sold their company. You tell yourself you're happy for them, but deep down, one question keeps getting louder, one you can't scroll past. Why not me? Why not you? That's the surface question. You'll forget it by morning. Here's the one that doesn't forget you back. What if you do everything right, and you're still just average? Not a failure, not a disaster. Just normal, one of 8 billion. Somewhere, some 22-year-old is guest speaking about scaling to 7 figures, and while you're still trying to scale a to-do list. In a world where everyone online looks like they're building an empire, average doesn't feel like acceptance. It feels like a threat. So you work, you compare, you chase one more win, hoping it'll finally feel like enough. It never does, because the fear was never about failing. It was about being ordinary, and that's a hell of a thing to be afraid of. Back in 1954, a psychologist named Leon Festinger found something called social comparison theory, which stated that we don't have an internal ruler for how well we're doing. So we borrow one. We look at the people around us and measure ourselves against them. For most of human history, that meant 30 or so people. Your village, your workplace, your family, a small, honest scoreboard. Now that scoreboard has 8 billion players on it, and you're only ever shown the highlight reel. The promotion, not the 4 years overlooked before it. The launch, not the 11 failed products before that one. Funny how nobody ever posts their failures. So you hold your entire life, boring parts included, up against everyone else's best 5 seconds. Of course you feel like shit about where you stand. You're not even playing the same game. And here's the part nobody tells you. It doesn't matter how much you achieve. Move the finish line far enough, and you'll always find someone standing past it. Here's what should actually make you feel better. The people standing past your finish line are just as average as you are. Take Quentin Tarantino. For years, he wasn't a filmmaker. He was a guy stacking tapes at a video rental store, writing scripts on spec, waiting for someone in the industry to say yes. Then Reservoir Dogs happened. Then Pulp Fiction happened. And almost overnight, the world decided he was a damn genius. Funny thing is, he didn't change. Same guy who'd failed for years just with a moment loud enough for people to finally notice. That's the pattern behind almost everyone you've ever called extraordinary, average. Then one thing landed. So no, the goal was never to stop being average. That was never on the table. Not for you, not for them either. Keep building whatever you're building. Keep taking the shot. Just stop doing it to prove you're not ordinary, because you are. And so is everyone you're trying to prove it to. This isn't a "you are enough" poster moment. It's simpler than that. The point was never to become exceptional. It was just to build a life that actually feels like yours. Take a breath. Look around. You already hold the ability to create everything you want out of absolutely nothing. You just have to stop waiting to feel special enough to start. So, why don't you? You never needed to be anything but average to begin with. And now you've got nothing left to prove and everything left to build.